Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today we're going to illustrate the importance of mimicking an actor's body language when trying to breathe life into an otherwise lifeless character. To illustrate that, we're going to be using Sideshow's R2-D2 and C-3PO 6-scale figures. Let's get started. Okay, here they are. R2-D2 and C-3PO. Cinematic icons. Two figures sold separately, destined to be together on your shelf. C-3PO came out great, so did R2, and he comes with, as you can see, a mess of accessories. Really looking forward to see what I can accomplish with these two when they're on the table together. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start this process with 3PO, just because we're going to have to do quite a bit more with him than we are with R2. So one of the keys to nailing him down is understand that very rarely, if ever, do you see 3PO with his feet shoulder width apart. He's typically got his feet together a little bit more in a very proper posture, almost gentlemanly. Another thing that you'll see him do quite a lot is he'll arch his back. Bring it back just a little bit, create that nice curve here. Now, once you've got that established, bring the head, it'll give it a little bit of a turn here. If these things you find are asymmetrical, just off balance in the slightest, then that's actually an indication that his torso here is probably tilted one way or the other the wrong way. Now these fingers are fully articulated, so you're going to have to be really careful about how you place them. Start with one of them being fully extended and then increase the bend in each one so that you can really create a separation between the thumb and the fingers. Stay focused on keeping these shoulders together up here. So again, this is kind of crucial. I've noticed 3PO doing this a lot. His arms will be forward, bent almost to the point where his hands are in front of him. Now, since we're going to have him next to R2, I'm actually going to raise his arm out a little bit, just so he can almost be putting his hand on it. Bring R2 in. Now for this particular one, I want R2 standing straight up. Turn his head towards the camera. Move 3PO's arm down. Now be careful when you're doing this, and just to make sure that those outer struts on R2 are his legs are perpendicular to the ground. Now these guys right here, they're designed to pop off. So you're going to want to make sure that you pinch them nicely together so that there's no visible seam, or at least a minimal visible seam there. Okay, a couple things to keep in mind. One of them is that with R2, everything on his head can be used to help provide direction, including this little holographic projector. But before we can really do this effectively, we're going to take R2 apart and turn on his lights. To do that, you're going to want to grip this silver band right here. You can see that rotates below the silver band, but what happens when you grip that is it enables you to take the head, twist it counterclockwise, and lift off the dome. Once you've done that, look on the inside. There's that tab right there over the battery compartment. Pull that tab out. There's a switch right here. Turn that switch on. Look at that. It's a touch panel. So all you have to do is touch it once, and R2's lights will come on. Again, gripping the silver band around the bottom of the dome, twist the dome until it clicks, put him back up against 3PO, hit the lights. Hit it again if you want to turn on the holographic projector. To access the light up feature on C-3PO, just pull straight up on the head without tilting the head, just like with R2. There's a strip there. Pull it out, and then tap the back of the head on this little part right here to turn the lights in his eyes on and off. Replace the head. When you're replacing the head, kind of line this seam up at the very back of the neck. Make sure you've got that posture right on C-3PO. Bring that arm down. Activate the lights on R2. And there you go. C-3PO and R2-D2 are such iconic pieces of the Star Wars universe. I can't imagine not having them in my collection. They're funny, they're integral to the plot, and their designs are amazing. With its wide range of accessories that encompass all three of the classic films, R2-D2 is pretty much an essential addition to any collector's display. C-3PO and R2-D2 are such iconic characters, and their designs are amazing.